The video I was hoping to make, the Crystal King kill finally happened, and I thought I'd talk you through the process of me learning it and killing it. So the Crystal King has a lot of res, 80% less curse effectiveness, he can't be slowed, and that's like the table of drops. I did this completely blind, so the whole time I've played the game, I've never looked at this boss ever. So I'm going in blind, and my first thing is, right, get high amounts of energy shield and 5 defensive flasks. So I've never seen the boss, watched any videos, watched any guides, read any posts, ever. Like anything that's ever popped up on the subreddit, I've always avoided it. Because I wanted to, when I finally encountered it, if I ever encountered it, I wanted it to be like perfectly blind and exactly how it should be kind of intended to be seen. Because obviously the community shares tips and tricks and stuff on how to beat it, but I wanted to figure it out. So this is my first ever encounter with the Crystal King, and I went in just thinking high amounts of energy shield, lots of curses, we'll slow him, we'll be really tanky, and we'll face tank him. And that was the idea. Obviously I have no idea that he was like resistant to curses even more so than a regular boss. I didn't know he had Ellie res, and I didn't have a clue what he did. So going into it, I'm like, hello, right? I thought it was going to be like a lightning boss or a cold boss. I'm not sure it's still what I'm looking at. And I'm just thinking, okay, he's moving about a hell of a lot. It's going to be difficult to tank. I've been frozen once. I've broken out of the freeze with my pot. And my pot is now down. And I'm frozen again. I'm like, boom, frozen. And I'm thinking, wow, this fight is crazy. So mixed in between will be some VOD reactions and some bits and bobs, so you get to see. Alright, he's got a freeze ability. Okay. So my initial thing is like, right, I don't ever want to be frozen again or have to manage pots. So I put on the Dream Fragment, and obviously each time you die you've got to travel back, pay the soul fight which tilts you. Now the second attempt lasted much longer. I was feeling pretty confident about it. I was like, okay, I've never seen this boss before. He's got some soldiers that shoot out. Dodge these soldiers. Regen it back up. Will life gain on hit. I'm really tanky. I can tank all his melee hits. This should be like a cakewalk. He's enfeebled. His temp chains. He's got spider on him. I thought this is going to be like super easy. This is no problem. I was kind of thinking like, oh man, is this what I waited for? Like this is the boss that I waited for? Some form of explosion happening. I kind of realised Blood Rage was taking me down, and I'm struggling to deal with that and the dodging, so I took out Blood Rage. And these soldiers again? Do I just dodge these? So as you can see, I'm starting to feel pretty confident. I'm thinking like, what's these soldiers? Do I just dodge them? I don't really know. It's all new to me. I'm guessing that big, you know, those dots on the floor mean get out of the way. And so far it's tough, but I'm feeling pretty tanky. I'm leeching back up, and there's these orbs shooting at me and lots of particles, and it's a bit of a mess, and I'm like, okay, but we're surviving. Like, I don't know what's going on, and we're surviving, so that's a good sign. I'm not instantly been blown up. It hasn't got any crazy mods on it. It's just like a default Aul. It's got poison on hit and less crit. That's about it. It's probably a really easy Aul for most people, but depth 490, I don't know what's going on still. I encountered the next phase. I don't know what that is. I'm getting out of the way of it. Okay, he's summoning something. Whoa. He has like phase, then soldiers. He has like damage, then soldiers, then... So I'm trying to jot down what happens, right, this is so I can learn the slides phase, right? I'm consistently getting to the laser phase. That looks like a wind up. This time jumping around seemed to work, so I thought, wow, I've managed to dodge all that. That's crazy. Like, let's see what the next phase is. I'm potting for this. Huge explosion there. I didn't realise was on the floor. It's very hectic the first time you're in the arena. And I'm like, okay, another soldier phase, another soldier phase. Fuck. And I'm thinking, right, we've dodged the hard beam. We've dodged the soldiers. What's next for me? This is looking pretty comfortable. Another laser beam phase. I'll try dodge it again. Shit. This is bad. And here's a compilation of me trying to dodge the laser phase about 500 times. Sometimes I did it. Sometimes I got distracted. Sometimes I just instantly blew up. Other times it was in the corner and I tried to like run one way then juke the other, and I just could not get past this laser beam. There was just nothing I could do. I was trying to go one way then the other. Then it would still double back on me and get me. I'd try hide. I'd be like, maybe I could hide in the darkness and it can't focus me. Every single time it was just destroying me no matter what I did. Once I figure out how to get past that, if it's possible, like if I figure out how to do it, I can do it each time, right? I just need to figure out like what I need to do to get past that. I think I just need to dodge in between these, but then this thing here is going to kill me. So my new idea was maybe I get phase run and quicksilver and I just run as fast as I can and the beam cannot target me. So surprisingly it worked. And then I didn't have a quicksilver and it didn't work. Sometimes it worked with phase run and quicksilver and other times it didn't work. So it was a very hit and miss strategy and I just don't get it, man. Is it just... I just don't know. I can't do it. I was getting very demotivated, but this time I decided, well, each time I've had a quicksilver, I've managed to complete it, so I'll take in 3 quicksilvers. It sounds like a lot, but I'll take in 2 or 3 quicksilvers, and actually, each time my quicksilver's up, it can't seem to hit me with phase run and the quicksilver speed, so it's actually going pretty well, and I actually break through to a new phase after about 2.5 hours. And I'm pretty excited that some new content's coming, and it seems to be as long as if I've got these move speed pots, I can dodge. But what you kind of don't understand is when you're learning something, because I'm completely blind, I don't have any guides, I don't have Twitch chat up, I've got nothing, no help. Sometimes you can get through something and learn the incorrect way, like you can learn the piano, but you can pick up bad habits, and then when you try to progress further, those bad habits will hinder you. So you can reach a certain level, but if you learn with like bad form, you're gonna struggle. So right now, I'm thinking Quicksilver is the answer, and everything I'm doing is building towards more move speed, and not actually thinking about the fact the laser beam, maybe there's a way to get rid of this laser beam. So as long as if I've got the pots up like this, I can dodge this beam, and I'm tanky enough, and I'm thinking this fight is definitely doable. This is like the first time I've had some like real hope, and it's been about 3-4 hours, and I'm starting to believe that I'm actually going to kill it. Like, I can just dodge it and run around, and this is going to be a breeze. Dodge these explosions, and it's actually looking comfortable. The soldiers come out, you dodge the soldiers, and again, I'm not really thinking like, what do these soldiers do? Why are they coming at me? I'm just like dodging them, and then I'm like focusing on the beam the whole time. Like 2 hours spent on trying to figure out how to dodge this beam with like no dodge nodes. Like I've got no fizz reduction and absolutely no dodge. It's just pure running and sliding, and yeah. So it's going pretty well. I even look out on this phase and I've got no pots and I need a lucky RNG dodge, and I get it. I'm starting to believe like I'm actually going to do it. Like 3-4 hours later, I'm actually going to break through and kill the damn boss. Like I've looked out twice, and I could even cull it. Like he's getting kind of low now. Just one more phase to go. And well, I'll let you see what happens. No! No! I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. I need all 3 pots to survive the ads phase. I can't kill it, man. I don't have the DPS to get that far in the fight, but I'm never going to get that far again. Like, I looked out on the second phase where I had to shield charge around the boss. Like, I got hit like twice and didn't die. Recovering from the demoralization of the Aul fight, I gave it one more shot. more quicksilvers this time, 3 quicksilvers, and really trying to save them and use phase run and the quicksilvers as best I can. So just trying to, I guess, yeah, use the pots as like infrequently as I possibly can do, because I'm tanky enough without the pots. I don't need to use them for any defensive reason, and I'm just like now figuring out like I'm kind of moving away of the soldiers, but it still hasn't clicked in my head that maybe I'm not moving out of the way of the soldiers. Maybe I'm actually directing the soldiers, and that's going to come in the video that I eventually click and realise. But like up until this point I'm still trying to dodge this beam, and as long as if the quicksilver's up and the phase runs up, you can dodge it. So feeling pretty good. So again, there's another soldier phase, and I'm thinking, you know what, I got really close last time, and this time it seems to be going even better, and I've got 2 quicksilvers up, and as long as if I just keep them there and I don't like overly use them, I'm actually probably going to kill this thing. Like, I'm actually finally going to kill the damn boss. We started at like 5 o'clock, it's now like 8:30, it's like 3.5 hours. So again, holding the pots, pressing the phase run. The dodging's going well, and we're out of pots now, and I'm thinking, shit, like that's it, I'm done. I'm actually out of pots. So again, still dodging these soldiers. Dodge the explosion. Dodge the explosion again. I'm thinking it's actually going to happen. I'm going to kill it. Again, the soldiers start coming out and I start to dodge them. I'm thinking right now I'm going to go in for the cull. I'm going in. And then I'm thinking I'm just going to get out of the way. Oh my fucking god. Flask, and I died. If I'd have had 1 charge of quicksilver, he was dead. Fuck. I can't believe how low I just got that guy. I can't believe how low I just got him. I really thought I had the kill. Oh, man, so I pretty much figured that RNG dodging and using 3 quicksilvers on a boss, like, something didn't seem right. And after rewatching my VODs, I realised that the soldiers are basically breaking the pods, and the idea is that you need to move in between each pod, and when there's a glowing flash on the totem, that is when it's going to spawn. So once you've stood in the middle and you see the glowing flash, you then move. If none of the pods break, there isn't a beam phase because he hasn't got any broken pods to bring the balls back to. And after practicing that for like another hour and getting the strat down, I put on the second claw. I lost some energy shield because I no longer needed it to tank the beam. I got some resist jewel to help me out, cap myself out, and then this finally, after like 6 hours of gameplay, is the Aul Kill. So I'll just let it run. don't even care that I got nothing. Oh my god, finally. It's done. He's fucking done. Oh my god. Whew, that was fucking great. Holy shit. That is fucking great. Oh my god, I'm not even IDing this. I know it's worth nothing, but I'm keeping this shit. Oh my god. So it wasn't the most spectacular kill, but I think that's exactly why I keep playing Path of Exile. I've played thousands and thousands of hours, and still there's a piece of content that takes me hours to kill and to learn, and it's a completely new experience, and it's like a raid boss in World of Warcraft where you can see yourself getting better and better at the fight and improving, kind of like Uber Elder Shaper when you first try Shaper, and now these Delve boss encounters. So just, yeah, it was a really nice fight. Like I said, after I killed it, like, even though I died for hours, like, it was really good to be able to experience that type of content. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It took a long time to edit in between like VODs and syncing it up with a shadow play recording, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, thumbs up. There are ways to support me in the description. Thanks very much.